Yes, more to the game. I am back giving y'all content, and I am not in my usual setup because I'm in France now. I need to get my tripod so I can have my normal setup, but I'm not gonna wait any longer. I was gonna wait another week to let the tripod come in, but I need to give you this content. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the last season I had, and we're gonna rate Scotland and the UK and my time there. And we do this type of video every season. So next season, I'll be rating France. First thing to rate on playing and living in Scotland is the location. I gave the location a 6 because the weather was terrible. Now, Scotland has amazing people and nice green lands, but anyone there tell you their weather is shite, as they would say. It rains so much, it's cloudy so much, so the location gotta be a 6. The good thing about the location is that it is in the UK, and the UK is a nice country or dominion to live in. And with that, we're gonna talk about the quality of life. The quality of life, I'm gonna give it an 8. Living in the UK, living in Scotland, felt a lot like America. Nice. The Scotland is very nice. Some parts more affluent than others. Nice housing, nice green lawns from all that rainwater. It's a nice place to live. I don't have to worry about any violence and crime. They say some parts of Glasgow gets dangerous and you got your neighborhood crackheads walking around, but that's not where I lived. I lived in a very nice, quiet, proper suburb. And I had a very nice time living there. But also, along with quality of life, we gotta rate the food. The food in Scotland, I give a 6. I give it a 6 because it didn't have anything that just blew my mind away, like the local cuisine, like the haggis and what the blood stuff. What do you call it? It was something blood. I forgot. It wasn't my cup of tea or my cup of haggis. It wasn't for me, but they do have a lot of like normal American type options. They got a lot of fast food restaurants that we know, obviously like the McDonald's. They had a Popeyes that had just opened up in East Cabral where we played at. Wingstop. They had good Indian food. It had good food, but the local cuisine was not up to snuff. So I'm gonna only give it a 6. If the local food was a little bit, more to my liking, I probably would have gave it like an 8. Now here's where it's going to get a little controversial. Scottish people are very, very nice people. They welcome me with open arms. Got nothing but good things to say about Scottish people. But here we're rating the people and the dating type scene. I'm gonna only give this a 4 because the people in itself, the community, 10. But the dating scene, like a 2. And the thing about it is that there was a lack of variety in terms of how people looked. Everyone had a very similar aesthetic. It was a lot of women with fake tans, lip filler, wearing very similar type clothing. Obviously, people are gonna, talk the same and have the same culture, but they look very similar, and it just was not ideal. We're just gonna leave it at that. Now, in terms of entertainment, I'm gonna give it a 6. There were the normal things to do, along with other things that I really didn't get into. I'm homebody, I don't really do too much, but they got like the different hiking things you can do, Loch Lomond, like a big lake area. They got nice Glasgow city, a lot of bars and restaurants and shopping, all that stuff. But it's not like a beachy tropical area, so you're gonna have to find that elsewhere, so it can't be that highly rated, especially when I just played in Portugal the previous season. So I'm gonna give it a 6 on the entertainment. And for the adaptability, how easy it was to adapt to being in Scotland, I'm gonna give that a 10. Like I said, the UK is the closest thing it is to America. So me going from America to playing in Scotland or in the UK, didn't really have to adapt to anything. Everyone speaks English. Obviously, it's different accents, different currency, the pound, but I mean, that's nothing really. It's pretty easy to adapt. You're not in a situation where you're trying to learn a language or speaking to people that don't know your language. It was pretty easy to adapt to everything. They got the fast food restaurants that I'm used to and know, even though I don't really eat out that much. I feel like anyone coming from America to Europe, the easiest place to adapt to and adjust to would be anywhere in the UK. So I was in Scotland and it was very easy for me to adapt. So all in all, we're gonna rate Scotland as about a 6.7, which I think is pretty fair because, like I said, the weather, the dating scene, food, but the people amazing, adapting to it easy. I mean, you can't ask for but so much when you're talking about living in a foreign country. So Scotland, you have my thumb of approval. Always will have a special place in my heart despite the lack of success we had in terms of basketball. But Scotland, it's a nice place. Nice place. At bare minimum, you're gonna run into some great people.